welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. Thank you so much for joining me on this channel. I am so happy that you guys finally came to see this video. This really means a lot to me. If anyone is watching this video for the first time, hi guys, my name is Richa and I am in my final year of my master's in psychology, and I am soon going to be an amazing psychologist, as my friends say. My channel is going to be all about self-love, positivity, self-growth, self-improvement, self-help, and motivation, inspiration, lifestyle, and all of that content. I believe that YouTube is the perfect way to give a start to my career, and I always wanted to be on YouTube. Also, I wanted to answer a few of your questions so that you can get to know me better and we can get started with this channel. And that is why I put up a poll on Instagram, and you guys sent in a lot of insightful and amazing questions, which I'm so excited to answer. And I'm just going to begin with all the questions, so let's get started. Okay, guys, so let's begin. Okay, so the very first question that I'm going to answer is, what made you start your YouTube channel? Okay, so I always wanted to start a YouTube channel from when I was 16 years old, because I used to spend all my time on YouTube watching these food vlogs and makeup videos and all sorts of entertaining videos, and I used to learn a lot from YouTube as well. So YouTube was like the mainstream career that everyone wants to pursue, either as a hobby or as a career. So I always was so intrigued by YouTube and becoming a creator over here. So that is how I decided to become a YouTuber. And but when I was 16, I was very passionate about music, and I still was till 2018, and that is why I started my YouTube channel in 2018, and I started creating these musical covers. But somehow I wasn't that happy with whatever I was creating, because I feel like that this channel needed more value. So this is why I thought of new ideas, how I can bring value to this oversaturated YouTube. So I started thinking of content that I can create which can provide value and originality. So I always used to see these fashion bloggers and all of these kinds of YouTubers which are now so popular, and I used to see that all of their content is so similar. And now on this platform, many of the people are making the same kind of thing, and I wanted to do something very different. And the kind of a career I chose, I believe that people really need to know more about mental health in general. Mental health as a concept in India is kind of non-existent, because people don't consider it as something necessary, and those who consider it are supposedly seem to be very rich. I wanted to bring something new to this table, and hence I began with what I am currently doing in my career. So I wanted to always create something that can be inspiring to people, that can light up their lives, and that can make them feel good about themselves. And I wanted to create something which is related to self-help, feeling that we are in total control of helping ourselves. And at some point of time, we all need to look into ourselves and help ourselves on our own. We can listen to various podcasts, various YouTube videos, we can watch a number of motivational speakers speak, and in the end it all comes to what we decide to do in our life, what we decide we want to pursue, what we want to do, whether we want to have junk food or whether we want to exercise. It all depends on what we choose to do and how we choose to create our reality. And this is why I wanted to create this channel, so that I can help you guys on your path of your journey, and you can have a little bit of something from my side so that you can live your life in a more happy way, in a more fulfilling way. And this is my purpose of starting this YouTube channel, because I always wanted to inspire people. I always wanted to teach something, because I learned so many things from YouTube, and I feel that each and every person can be a creator. Each and every person can teach something that they know, and they know how to do their job, and that is why I chose this career. On to the next question. The next question is, when did you realize that you wanted to become a psychologist? That is an interesting one. So, when I was 11 years old and I was in my 6th standard, I watched this movie called The Secret. I watched this movie with my whole family. We were just so amazed by the whole movie. I mean, The Secret was fantastic. And I was watching all these psychologists speak, and the power of law of attraction really attracted me. And I was just so amazed by the power of universe and the power of thoughts, and how a positive thought can have so much power. At that point of time, I didn't know that what is a psychologist, or how to become a psychologist, but I knew that it had something related to positivity and thoughts and all of that stuff. So when I cleared my 10th standard, I knew I had to take up the subject of psychology. So that is why I began to search for schools which had the subject, and I took up psychology. And by taking up psychology, I just knew that I wanted to be psychologist, because I wanted to help people, I wanted to inspire them, I wanted to know the power of positivity, and I wanted to understand the power of thoughts and how the mind works, how people behave in certain ways, and that is how I decided that I really want to be a psychologist. Okay, on to our next question, which is, who is your inspiration? I don't have a particular inspiration. I really get inspired from my family, my friends, my teachers, and everyone around me, because each and every person is so unique and so special that every person has something unique to say, and every person has something special to say. Okay, the next question is, what is my happy place? My family is my happy place. Whenever we go on these amazing trips is when I feel the happiest. Whenever I get to go out and enjoy my surroundings and nature is when I am the happiest. So getting out there, getting out of my house and exploring new places is my happy place. So family, my friends, going out, all of these things make me happy. And that's about it. On to the next question. Okay, what kind of counseling would you like to specialize in? I haven't thought about it actually, because the day I decided that I want to be in this field, I never decided that I want to work with a particular group. I like all kinds of people, and I want to work with all kinds of people. I want to work with the geriatric population, I want to work with middle-aged people, I want to work with young adults, I want to work with children, and I feel like that should be the goal, to expand the horizons. And I'm still in my final year of my master's, so I feel like that it's too soon to decide whether which counseling would be better for me. I think that over the course of the time, I feel like I would be able to choose better, but right now I don't have a particular preference for counseling. Okay, on to the next question. Did you ever lose your best friend, or if yes, then what did you do to get him or her back? All right. Of course, I have lost many best friends in my life. I feel like that it is a very normal process of everyone's life, where we lose people we really love, and we lose people that we really used to admire, and people who used to be our best friends. And what we can actually do in this situation is only to communicate and try to talk again. that is what I did. That I just try to talk to them and try to resolve all the issues, try to communicate with them. But them not deciding to communicate back was their own choice, and I respected that. And that is what we should do. We should not feel that we don't have anything in our life just because someone exited from our life, right? We have ourselves, and we have our family, and we have a lot of other people who will take care of us, who will understand us, and the right kind of people will always come along. Not every person deserves to be with you on your journey, so it is okay, it is completely all right if you lose some best friends. You can only communicate with them and ask them what is wrong, and you can only try to talk to them. And forcing them to talk to you, or begging them to talk to you, will never work. So just put your points respectfully, and if they ignore you, then you should simply walk away with all your self-respect. That's what you should do. Yes. On to the next question. If you could travel the world with one celebrity, then who would it be and why? Okay, this is a very interesting question. Well, that would definitely be Taylor Swift, because I am a Swiftie and I love Taylor Swift. I guess most of the people love Taylor Swift. I think that she is someone who I look up to. She is someone that I used to admire a lot, and I even admire now. But when I was totally into music and singing, I was listening to all her songs, and I feel like I would love to travel if I ever get a chance in my life. And why? It is because it would be fun to sing her songs with her, and she will be on the guitar and we will be singing her songs. Question is, what are the qualities that I love in a person? The person has written, be honest. So I love when a person is understanding and empathetic, because this is something that every person should possess, but I know that not everyone does. And apart from being understanding, a person should be really kind and sweet. That's it. I guess that kindness, being loving, and empathy, that's all I ask in a person. So yes, that's what I admire in a person. And of course, the biggest thing that a person can have in them is the quality of complimenting others. It is very difficult to give genuine compliments, and I know some of you guys are so amazing. You always hype me up and you leave such beautiful comments, and I cannot thank you enough. So thank you so much for being so kind and genuine and so loving. Let's get on to the next question. What are your coping mechanisms for stress? Okay. The coping mechanism that I use when I am stressed is to talk to a friend. I always talk my problems out, but not with a lot of people. I just stick to one, and I feel like that talking to someone really relieves a lot of our stress. And if someone is not in that zone to listen, or is not in that zone to completely understand us, then the best way is to have a self talk. Talking to ourselves and understanding the whole situation can actually resolve our stress. Thinking about a solution but giving a time gap between can really help. I feel like whenever I am very stressed out, I just decide to take a nap. I take a nap whenever I feel stressed, and that is how some time gets passed before I try to actively do something about what is stressing me out. That's what I do. The next question is that, have you ever experienced paranormal activities? Well, I didn't. Thankfully, touch wood, I didn't ever experience any paranormal activities in my life, but I do believe that maybe spirits exist. Tell me in the comment section below whether you think that spirits exist or not, and what were your experiences, if any. Okay, over to the next question.
I really do want to answer. Maybe I can do better if you ask the question in a different way.
Okay, so right now a very crazy thing happened. I was just talking about this question and suddenly Alexa just spoke out of nowhere and it just spooked me out. Like, what is happening? Oh God, please protect me. Ah, that was really scary. I don't know how it happened. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So the next question is your best day when you felt so overwhelmed. There are so many days when I felt so overwhelmed. Some of my best days include when I became the school topper in my 12th standard. I scored 95.4% in humanities. At that point of time, I was so consistent with my studies, and I just knew that I have to you know ace it, because that was my chance when I had to decide whether I want to pursue psychology in my future. And that is the reason I really wanted to ace it, so that I can prove to each and everyone around me that I am good in this, and I am good in humanities, and I have made the right decision by choosing humanities. And there are also so many other moments, like when I hit 1000 subscribers here on YouTube. That was a very special moment for me. And there are also so many amazing breakthroughs, and I will be talking about those in my upcoming videos. So stay tuned for that. Next question. You face any criticism when you chose this subject? Yes, I did. And that is why I was so determined to ace my exams and become a school topper. I knew that I had to be the topper. I have to be the topper because I really wanted to prove everyone that I am worth it. I can do whatever I decide to do, whatever I put my mind to, I can achieve it. And that is why I just did all of that. I think that whenever people criticize you for becoming something, they actually push you in the right direction. Just feel like that you need to prove to everyone. And I think that in the age of 16 and 15, we all are so determined to prove to people that we are worth it, and we are so much more than just teenagers, just adolescents. We are more than our mistakes. And I feel like that all this criticism actually pushed me, and that is the reason I am still pursuing psychology, and I'm so fulfilled and happy with my career. So I am really glad all of that happened. Okay, next question. Okay, this is the last question that I am going to answer. What are your future plans? Okay, so my future plans include making a lot of informational and exciting content on this channel. Of course, this is the number one priority for me right now. And my future plans also include setting up a career, getting settled, and finally having a career that I really like. You guys know that I'm still studying, and I really need to get up on my feet and become independent. So that is one of my goals. So yes, my future plans include creating this exciting energy in you guys and inspire you, motivate you, and to just carry on with my journey. I feel like this is the best time to be productive. This is the best time to utilize, and I was really nervous of starting my channel because I have never interacted this way with you guys before, but I feel like it's all worth it. One day it is going to be worth it, and I'm just waiting for that day. All right, so that is it for my question answers, and I have some of the questions that I could not answer because the video would be too long, and I don't want my video to be too long for the very first time. So I hope that you liked this video. I promise that I would deliver the content that will enrich your life, that will bring something in your life that will be valuable, and I hope that and I hope to create videos in English, in Punjabi, and in Hindi, because these are the three languages I am fluent in, and I feel like that I am so excited on this journey. And I know that I need to work on my expressions, because this is the very first time I'm talking to you guys in this manner, and I hope you understand, and I will improve my videos in my near future. And I really need your help in deciding what video should I create next. So please list down your topics below in the comments, and I would love to read it. Thank you so much for giving your time. This is it for the video, and I hope you guys like this video. So if you like this video, you know what to do. You know guys that you watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I don't need to repeat, but I will just say it. Please subscribe, click the bell icon, and like this video and share it with all your amazing friends, and just let's get on to this journey of self-love and improvement and healing and growth. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and all my other social media handles. I will list those handles in my description box. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking around till the end. I love you. Take care. Bye.